Just before today's video starts, I would just like to remind all of you that it is not made for kids. It's for adults to enjoy too. So with that said, please enjoy the fucking video.
Spud's on the job!
What's going on, everyone? Liam Fitzgerald back again, and welcome to my first review of 2024. I told you guys I would continue creating reviews in the new year, and boy do I have a lot planned for you. With this year being the 25th anniversary of the franchise, Bob the Builder will certainly be getting a lot of attention on this channel. I'm so excited to bring you guys more reviews of the classic, Project Build It, and even start doing reviews of the Ready Steady Build era. Not that one! That can rot! Sorry, I despise that reboot hugely. Anyway, now it's time for me to make a choice. Which episode of Bob the Builder should be my first review of 2024? Let me have a look. Maybe another time. I want to take a break from scoop-centered episodes for a while. I am also taking a break from talking about Dizzy too. Excellent episode, but not at the moment. Absolutely not! That is a big fat no. This could lead to something. No. Getting warmer. Perfect! Ladies and gentlemen, my first review of the new year is going to be the Season 5 episode, Cock-A-Doodle Spud. So without further ado, let's dive into the video review. Cock-A-Doodle Spud is the third episode of Season 5. Bob and Muck are on their way to Farmer Pickles' farm to build a hen coop for his chickens. Meanwhile, Farmer Pickles and Scruffy come across 4 eggs that have been left alone in a hedge. They then bring them back to Bob and Muck to try and keep them warm. Spud, on the other hand, begins to get irritated by the rooster's constant crowing, just as Bob runs out of felt for the chicken coop, thus needing to go back for more. Bob asks Travis and Spud to keep an eye on the eggs while they're gone, to which they do. Spud decides to use a duvet to keep the eggs warm, but ends up getting covered in feathers and mistaken for the mommy when one of the baby chicks hatches. Spud slowly begins to enjoy looking after the eggs and decides to become the chick's mother. Bob and Muck return and are informed by Travis what a sleeping Spud is doing with the eggs, thus leading everyone to be quiet so they don't wake Spud or the baby chicks up. Just as Bob finishes the hen coop, Spud is awoken by the rooster and is praised by Bob for taking such good care of the eggs. Just as Bob puts the eggs into the coop, Farmer Pickles and Scruffy return with the real mother of the baby chicks. A heartbroken Spud says goodbye to the little chick, just as the rest of the eggs begin to hatch. Spud is then annoyed when he discovers that the rooster is the baby chick's daddy, and scolds the rooster for leaving the eggs all alone. And the episode closes with Spud getting tackled by the chickens and baby chicks, with everyone sharing a good laugh. Why are episodes revolving animals so heartwarming? Cock-A-Doodle Spud is such a sweet episode and is filled with lots of great moments. First up, we need to talk about Spud. Now, in my past reviews, I've had numerous perspectives on this scarecrow. Some good and some not so good. I truly like Spud as a character. He's cheeky, mischievous, and sometimes greedy when it comes to food. But every so often, he's shown to be a kind and sympathetic character, just like Snowman Scoop. When Spud is usually included in episodes, he's often shown to be tricky when it comes to playing tricks or taunting Bob and his team. but he's always caught at the end of the episode and is punished for his actions. However, none of that is shown in Cock-A-Doodle Spud. This scarecrow shows a rather interesting character arc. He's first shown to be annoyed by the very noisy rooster, but when he's asked to look after the eggs, his character begins to evolve positively as he begins to enjoy looking after the eggs, despite being covered in feathers. This episode even includes Spud crying, which is so emotional. Rob Rackstraw did a wonderful job making Spud so sad. Just take a listen to this.
Yes, it's been nice looking after you, but your real mum's waiting for you now in the coop. Off you go. No, go on.
Poor Scarecrow, am I right? But overall, Spud's character was amazing in this episode, and just like Snowman Scoop, it truly shows that Spud has a caring heart. Travis is a character I've barely given any attention to, so for this review, I think he deserves some attention. Spud and Travis are such an interesting duo. They're literally always together whenever they're in episodes. And it's no surprise that Travis is usually roped into Spud's schemes. Examples include Special Delivery Spud and Skateboard Spud. However, in this episode, Travis is shown to be supportive towards Spud's actions. He agrees with Spud about the rooster's constant crowing, he helps Spud look after the eggs, and he makes sure that everyone keeps quiet when Spud's asleep. Tom and Jerry, quiet please, anyone? Seeing Travis being supportive towards Spud was a nice change to see, since he's usually against whatever plans Spud has up his sleeve. Way to go, Travis. As well as being heartwarming, this episode also had some funny moments. Rob Rackstraw certainly did a great job making his character sound hysterical. I was in tears at the end when the rooster pounced on Spud.
Get off! I'm not a hen!
What are you, Tigger? And here's a fun fact for you. That noise that Spud makes was previously heard by Travis in Runaway Rolly. They sure love reusing audio for later episodes, don't they? I mean, they seem to do it quite a lot. And to those who are curious, yes, this is my favorite Spud episode, hence why I chose to review it today. Heartwarming and humorous, I enjoyed this Spud episode. Definitely a top favorite. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of my review of Cock-A-Doodle Spud. Spud has great character development, loads of great moments, and is truly another example of showing love for animals. This will always be my favorite Spud episode. So with that, I'm going to give Cock-A-Doodle Spud a 10 out of 10. Such a great episode for this scarecrow. But now, I'm curious to know your thoughts. Do you like this episode as much as I do? Feel free to comment your thoughts in this episode down below. I thank you all so much for watching my first review of this year. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like this video, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe to my channel for more reviews in the future. What review will be next? You'll have to wait and see. I'm Liam Fitzgerald, and I will see you all next time. Later, folks.